Hey, Rappaport Ravens. This is Dr. Ellis from the secondary campus at Rappaport Academy. I wanted to come to you tonight to talk to you briefly about an update to our grading policy. Dr. Newman mentioned that was coming about a week and a half ago, and I wanted to address some of the details of that with you this evening. Before I go into that, a couple of quick things. One, there has been no update as of this time on our return to school. We'll still be returning on May the 4th, according to the governor's executive order. Certainly, if more information comes related to our return to face-to-face time on campus, we will let you know as soon as possible. We're going to continue to follow our state and local leaders in their guidance. We're looking forward to getting back together and seeing everyone and being together on a daily basis as Rappaport Ravens. Also, I wanted to give an important update and correction to an email I sent out on Wednesday. Meal pickup will continue on Monday, even though campuses and student assignments will not occur on Monday. The meal pickup will still continue on the secondary campus at the DCAC building, starting at 10 o'clock a.m. for families who are getting meals each day. So please continue with that. Now, to address our grading policy, I want to go through a quick presentation with you here and share those important updates. So the grading policy is going to adjust as we continue to see this time as our new normal through distance learning. We've been expected from our state leaders and from our local leaders to continue to grade students and to provide a numeric grade. And so our students will begin to see a number grade associated with the work that they're doing each week. That will begin as of next week. You'll see a grade for this current week's work that was put together by our teachers and submitted from our students. The grade that your student will earn will have two specific criteria. First, it will have to do with the quantity of their work. Second, we'll see us looking at equally the quality of their work. And where those two things overlap, we'll be getting a number grade for each of our students. When we talk about quantity, we're talking about how much work the student turns in. How much work is there is the quantity. And then when we're talking about quality, we're talking about how good is that work. With those two components equally measured by teachers, we're going to give each student will earn a number grade starting this very next week. In order to help you understand where your student is currently based on the last 3 weeks of learning, we are going to be sending out progress reports next Thursday, April the 16th. On April the 16th, you'll see an email come out to most of you, though those of you who don't have email access will also will receive that via the mail. Starting next Thursday the 16th, we'll send that out. It will not have a number grade on that progress report. Instead, there will be 3 qualities that your student will be graded on based on the work that they've done for the last 3 weeks. They'll either be doing their work as determined by their teacher, that it is excellent work, it's satisfactory work, or it's unsatisfactory work. We will not be providing numbers based on the last few weeks. However, that number grade will begin on Tuesday of next week. Remember that we are wanting your student to participate and turn in an assignment for every class in which he or she is receiving work every week for every student. Again, that's every week for every student. There is work coming every week, and we want to make sure your student is staying on top of that. Your student can be doing that work either online, which is our preferred method because it most mirrors the kind of instruction we do on a daily basis at Rappaport when we have face-to-face instruction. However, if you do not have internet access at home, we have been providing paper packets and we'll continue to do that. Next week on Tuesday, paper packets will be available because our campuses are not open on Monday. Meal pickup is happening on Monday as normally scheduled, but paper packet pickup will continue to happen on Tuesday next week. And then we'll get back to our normal schedule for the following weeks that we are doing distance learning. So I want to summarize this up for you real quickly. And that is to say that progress reports will go out next week on Thursday the 16th via email and also mail to a few families who don't have email access. Starting with this week's work, the current week that students just completed, students will begin to receive a number grade. That number grade will be based on 2 things: the quantity of their work, how much work is there, and the quality of their work. How good is that work? We will accept work all the way through the end of this grading period, which would be May the 15th. hopefully, as I said, we hope to be back on campus together by that May the 4th date. But if we do not, we will accept work all the way through May the 15th. However, it's important that every week, every child, every student is turning in their work. I appreciate your flexibility and the hard work all of you are doing. I know this takes so many of us. We truly are better together as a team. It takes parents and family members and grandparents and aunts and uncles. It takes teachers. It takes community members. It takes really hardworking students, which we have at Rappaport. We have been better together as a team, and we'll continue to do that each week. Students will start to see, and parents, you'll start to see this work posted on our parent portal starting next week. You can access that on our website at rappaportacademy.org. You'll begin to see that number grade recorded every single week. I will come back to you next week with more detail after our school board meets and they approve a formal policy of grading. When we have that, I can give you more detail about grade point average, GPA calculations, some of the numbers that will be assigned to student work moving forward. But today I wanted to make sure that you were aware of this change and that you will be seeing a number grade starting next week. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you watching this video. I want you to continue to stay safe and go Ravens.